I am so nervous to make this video. I've never announced this on my social media before. I've dropped hints, which some people have got, but I think most people haven't got the hint. So I guess this is my first time officially announcing this on social media. But I'll get straight to the point. This is basically a video to talk about the fact that I've had OnlyFans for 7 months now, and to talk about why I've been a bit secretive with it and how much I've made from it. So I've basically been really secretive with it. I waited a good 2 weeks before telling my best friend I had it. And then I think I waited about 2 months before telling my next lot of closest friends that I had it. So I really kept it to myself. I knew my friends weren't going to judge me, but it was still a really nerve-wracking thing to tell people. I thought, oh, what if I fail at it? And I just want to keep it to myself until I know that I'm committed and consistently doing well. So, and yeah, they were all really supportive. I had nothing to worry about. I knew they'd be supportive, but I don't know, it's still just nerve-wracking. And then even on social media, I've been subtle with it, mostly just because I know people are very judgmental about OnlyFans. I was just scared of getting sort of more hate than I get now. And I don't know, just not wanting people's opinions of me to change, even though I think there's nothing to judge for OnlyFans, but I know people disagree. But I know that I can't change their opinions. So I was just really wary of what people thought. It's on the one hand, I wanted to out it to the world and advertise it so I could make loads of money. But on the other hand, I was just nervous about what people thought. Yeah, I was very in my head about it. So it's just taken me a while to be a bit more open about it. But as time's gone on, the more I've been just less sort of caring about what people think. I think it helps just having made a lot of money as well and just thinking, I don't care, I'm earning too much to care what people think. I have had a lot of judgmental comments and DMs about it, always from men. It's never from women, it's always men. For some reason think they have the right to judge women for doing this. I think a lot of it is jealousy that they know they couldn't do the same thing and make money. But yeah, I get comments about, oh, why are you sinking so low? And saying it's degrading and all that. But I mean, for me personally, I found it degrading when I was working full-time, when I would have to wake up at 6 a.m, commute to work for an hour, sit at my desk working hard for 8.5 hours, commute back home for another hour, to get home exhausted and have barely any evening left to do fun things. And I'm too exhausted to do fun things and, just cook dinner and go to bed. For me, that was degrading, working really hard to make my boss rich and get no respect or very little pay for it. Yeah, I respect that people have their own opinions and they'll find this degrading. But for me, I don't think it's degrading. I think selling my soul to a company was very degrading for me. And I hated doing that. I just knew I couldn't do that for my whole life. It makes me physically ill thinking about that time of my life. And another misconception that people have is they assume that because I've got a big following online that I'm already earning a lot of money from that, but I'm not. I have about 2 million followers across all my platforms and I earn almost nothing from it. TikTok pay 0. You can't get paid on TikTok unless your videos are over a minute long, which doesn't work for dancing. People don't want to sit and watch a minute of dancing. It's boring. Your attention span doesn't last that long with dancing. 15 seconds is the limit, so I can't monetize on TikTok. Instagram, pay 0 to everyone. They don't pay. YouTube are the one platform that do pay. For a while I was earning all right on there, just enough to get by. I was earning about £1,000 a month. But to do that, I was having to get 20 million views a month on my shorts videos, which I did do for a while, but then my views just dropped. It happened to pretty much everyone I know on there. It was just out of the blue, just views dropping. So my money dropped. I'm now earning about £70 a month on there. So to go from £1,000 a month to £70 a month was a shock. And then that was the point where I was like, I need to do something else to earn money because I can't live on this. I earned some money from my dance course that I sell online. But again, that's up and down, it's inconsistent. I've had some months really good sales where I've managed to go viral when I'm advertising it, but that's really, really hard to do consistently. So all of this stuff is, I can get paid good sometimes, but it's inconsistent because everything depends on views. I just hit 1 million followers on TikTok, which was so exciting. Then I thought, how can I have this many followers and not be earning any money? It was winding me up. I hate that the social media platforms just don't pay their creators properly. So I just thought something's got to change. Let's give it a go. I just thought, let's try it. And then, yeah, it's a lot of fun and it makes me good money. It gives me so much freedom. Never had this money before. I've been on holiday 5 times this year. I've got 3 more planned. And yeah, I just love it. And I spend it on my friends. I take them out, I pay for their dinners, and just, I like to be able to spoil people that I know. It's just, yeah, it's fantastic. It's freeing, it's empowering, it's exciting. So I've had OnlyFans from January to July. And in that time, I've made $79,000, which I think is pretty good. So OnlyFans take 20%, which means I've made $63,000 overall. My best month on there, I made nearly $12,000. And my best day, I made $1,600, which baffles me. Like, that is about the same as what I used to make at my full-time job. Full-time job where I was miserable, going in every single day, waking up early, just feeling awful about my life every day. And I made that in a single day, doing something a lot more fun. Just thought it was finally time to talk about it. Now that I've been on there for 7 months, I thought it's starting to feel weird to keep it a secret. So, and as time has gone on, the less I've cared what people think about it. Like, I still hope not to be judged for it, but I accept that I will be, because that's just how people think of it. And I accept that I can't change people's minds on it. Not that it's my job to do that. But yeah, it is what it is. I enjoy it. People will judge, but that's okay. I'm enjoying my life. And I don't need the validation of other people to be happy. So I feel very connected to my followers and I do care what you think. I hope you don't judge me, but I know that people will. But I know that I can't change that. So yeah, I just thought it was finally time to tell people and talk about it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like I said, it's been really nerve-wracking to make this. I can't tell you how many times I've started the camera, stopped the camera, deleted the videos, started again, and been really nerve-wracking. And I'm sure by the time I come to actually press post, I'll be feeling absolutely sick with nerves. Thank you for listening. And as always, thank you for your continued support. I really appreciate it. And I love you guys so much.